All right, this is great. This is Nostrovini reporting on the latest news of the beautiful, incredible, eventual, the paper of New York, the paper of record, the New York Post. Lemon gets pinched, or the lemon, I don't mean the kind that's on a tree, I mean a human being who's a lemon, uh, terrorized the church, filled with white practitioners because they were white and because they were humble country folk. And him and his Marxist allies, he's distributing donuts to people. And he's saying he's just a reporter reporting anything. He got a preacher because the preacher may have been in ICE or known in Iceman. You can't be a conservative around communist Marxists. They will render you dead or beaten down or in trouble with them because they're communists. These are not tolerant people. And Lemon, who is an idiot, is associated with them intimately because he hates white people and because he hates straight people, which is a paradox because he's with a straight, no, not a straight man, but a gay white man. But better to torture them. Art, not politics. That's what you should do. Politics and art are mixing up. Now, most people who are actors are a little eccentric, a little out of their minds. They're dreamers, but they're intelligent dreamers, but they're still children and they can't be trusted with leading the politic or the body politic of the country. They don't have the maturity, they don't have the common sense. Above all, they don't have the common sense. They're pro-crime, anti-race race of their own race or their competition. Who could be the most oppressed? Right now, they don't know what they're going to do. There's a transgender thing has got a hold of them. Some guy wants to go into the ladies' room and do the hoopy doop, half the time. And I can't understand this thing with the sports. An average man cannot compete with a top female athlete, but an athletic man can and do. I just didn't know so many wanted to get medals and money from being getting the scholarships that they were willing to dress in drag. It's shocking. It's shocking to me. About face Lemon. Now, Lemon, whose career was just about over, he became a joke, is now the hero of the Hollywood elite. And, oh, God, a less patriot problem. You know what the problem with the left is? They hate America and they want to rule America. In the Biden dictatorship, they almost destroyed the country within what? 4 years. 20 million illegals. And gay people, just not being gay, but taking over and robbing, going after children. It's a terrible thing, and they castrate them before they're ready, before they're ready to make a stupid decision like cutting their weenies off and cutting their boobies off. If they're going to be a fool like that, let them be 18, not a pubescent where a kid doesn't even, the father and the mother ain't even informed of these situations. But things are looking good. What they're going to do is they're going to sue the doctors who are performing the operations. That's it. You put them out of business. The people, these megaloths gotta get, these mercenary megaloths gotta get put out of business. Ice out, order. Ice is in. There's gonna be a new toilet thing. You're gonna have two toilets. I don't understand. I don't think it's gonna work. You got too many homeless wackadoos who are gonna go into the toilet and take it up and make it insanitary. What you have to do is institutionalize these wackadoos because they shouldn't be out around in the street, especially, when they kill people and they're homicidal maniacs, but also even when they don't take care of themselves, they don't wash themselves, they don't uh, do things like that. It's common sense things. That's what they should do. Frankenfat. What the Frank? Oh, what they're going to do is to say these women and primary women, they want to get a butt bigger and they want their boobs to be bigger. Well, it used to be they had to take some fat off their own bodies. Now they can harvest some dead guy's body. But I think that's a little questionable. Why? What if that according to legends, certain religions, people rise from the dead? He's there and all of a sudden, oh my God. Ah, beautiful. There was a guy, IRS came after him, and IRS found him guilty. He can't fight the city hall, and he can't fight IRS. Very powerful. Thank God the only one who's going to get him under control is our glorious Emperor, Donald J. Trump. Pay up, ghouls. That's right. These ghouls who give prematurely transgender operations, you got to nail them where they live in the wallet. Look at this, Havana next. We'll go Havana. And it's been 59 years since the day I was born. We've been, doing with the Castro. Now he's out of business because he's dead, but he has a whole army of newbies, but they're not going to win. The Cubans are ready to rise up out of the yoke of communism. Uh, Don Lynn's reveal. He's revealing as a jerk. We always knew that. How to save the Republic. By voting, by getting them somewhat informed, and knowing where the enemy is. He's to the left. Trump, I hope that Trump attacks Iran. I want to say those Iranian bravos who are fighting in the street against the government with all the guns. That's why people have to have guns in this country. So they'll be at the mercy of the one world government. It's true. It's a very true thing. That's the biggest threat in the world is a one-way government. Yeah, true. No good getting one-way government, bastard. I'm getting dry mouth. Some of you, I'm gonna put this in here. See, I'm putting this stuff here. And here. It's going to roll. Yeah, it's one radio cuss. That's why I have such trouble, moving the thing. One radio cuss. And this is tragic. The woman that was in Fox Good Morning America her mother was kidnapped and being held by ransom. Hopefully the woman's okay. My prayers and thoughts that a guardian angel appear in front of her and take her out of the hands of this maniac who kidnapped her. Fixers flag salute. In certain municipalities, they don't like the flag. So if you have it too loud or too big, you're ruining the scenery. These are the old hippies, little bastards. Oh, you lost the revolution '68, but you're like a nightmare. You keep coming back like Jason. Uh, my Israel Biz Alliance. There's an alliance, in New York, you're going to find a lot of Israelis, and they have a lot of power, and it's a good thing. They become doctors, they're good businessmen, they don't overdo it with the slumlord thing. In fact, they'll fight for the rights of the tenants frequently. He's what you call a caring person. Yeah, caring person. Snow much for warm summer. Yeah, we had a few warm days, and now they call it Arctic far Arctic winter is approaching us soon. Show must be for more social distance, social distance from me. There's a lot of beautiful babes, but they got the nose rings, and they hate men, and they hate themselves, and they hate the lot the city and the world has given them, which is they want to be queens. And a loser like that even became the queen would screw it up because they're losers. That's why they hate, it cuts right through them when Trump calls them losers. Uh, Releasing chaos in the city. That's exactly what's happening. As we leave a good nurse people, and the other ones can't or won't come back. Well, I'm going to find out if she wants to come back. I'm going to find out, yes, indeed. Okay. Have I done everything? Snatch from. Here we go. Yeah, I'm tired. Just put this down on paper, see what it looks like. Yeah. And Cherokee. Da, da, da. Tried to save bottle basher. Somebody was trying to hit somebody with a bottle. That's fine. That's not good. You know, and what, they were throwing it at a cop? You're not supposed to do that. Of course the cop's going to shoot you. You can hurt him. You can get glass in his face. They'll can only give when you, oh, they'll come and get my stuff. If I invite them, the Salvation Army, whatchamacallit, the other guys, with the skinny clothes thing going back and forth, Legion or whatever. Trump, I'll say trans. The trans movement doesn't really exist because trans don't really exist. It's a phobia. It's a hard living. They think they're vampires. That's what a trans is, deep down, if you really examine it. Yeah. Grammys. Trevor Noah, he made a joke about Trump being on the Pervert Island with Epson. And he's going to get sued because Trumpy will sue him. And Trumpy has a lot of money to spare right now to sue these bastards. He won't take it. He's our man. Grammy gets icy reception because we're tired of it. Although I was never big into the Grammys. South Korea is out of the head hospital. Oh, you know what? They had these people, and there's not enough female to male in going after each other. So the guys is kind of staying celibate, and their body is following suit. You got a bunch of eggheads now. The virile man of the islands is no more, at least not this week. Now they gotta figure out how to undo all this nonsense. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna take a nap. Yeah, where am I? Ah, Madonna City is not from here. Medina, he doesn't know that. He was a rapper, and he's been in school, but he's not even running 7-Eleven. According fix summer things going wrong. Yeah, you're in Dr. Zal's van. So, raps New York City for info call. He's a real no war mom. That's it. Union of the Teachers and Dems. Oh, I gotta remember these now. I gotta do that. Alright. Oh, here we go. Oh, bleary eyed, bright eyed, and bleary eyed. Ay, Here we go. Send this mess. Here we are.